All right, guys. So we just finished a successful Tarot Tuesday with free readings, and we do free readings. And a lot of you guys wanted me to do a Kevin Samuels tarot reading. The first question that I had was, does he mind us doing readings on us? So what I'm going to do now is just clear my deck. And I have my amethyst rose quartz, and I'm also wearing some clear quartz for protection. And I just want to, since we already used the cards today, use my sage to clear the deck before we start asking questions. So let's burn the sage, and I need the spirits and the spirit guide to know what's going on. Hold on, there's too much fan going on. The spirits that know what's going on with Kevin Samuels, the spirit guides who knows what's on. Like, I just call on those spirits right now to clear this deck. Come and guide me to the answers that we seek. And let me clear this deck. Please clear this deck, cleanse it of all previous energies, and give us a clear reading on Kevin Samuels. Oh, let me make sure I turned on my my monetization for this video while it's live. All right, so the first question that somebody did ask me was, how does Kevin feel about us doing readings on him in the first place? Which I think is a very interesting question. The funny thing is, he didn't care about us when he was, he didn't care about our feelings. So why should we care about his? But somebody cared. So I think it was Allure that asked how he feels about us. How you doing, Diamond? Hey, her story. Okay, so we're clearing the energy. Everything is good now. Let me put this somewhere where it won't burn. Okay, burn anything or hurt anything. Okay, so how does Kevin feel about us doing? And if y'all have questions, put them in the chat. Like, just send them in the chat. Does he like? How does he feel about us doing these readings? Does he like this? Yes or no? Yes, I'll go to hell. Shut up, broke sleazy. The Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Okay, let's just put that there. Does he like? How do he feel? How does he like us doing these readings? Okay. The Death card. Ooh. Okay. So, let me think about this for a second, how I'm going to say this. He's not moving forward. He's stuck. He's in limbo, basically. He's not even passed on. He's still here right now. His energy is still on the earth. He's upset that he's passed. We got the Death card in reverse, and y'all know he just died. He's not happy. He's very upset. He does not like this. Broke sleazy, if you can get blocked, because I'm not doing this with you today. He's fearing change right now. He's stuck in limbo. He's not passed on to his next cycle. He's a ghost. He's basically in a sense, his energy is trapped here because of his sudden death. He was so connected to his life that he's having a hard time accepting what's going on. He doesn't like, I don't think, I'm getting the energy, he don't like this tarot shit. But it doesn't matter, because we didn't like the way he was talking about women and children and the legacy that he left. It's an absolute no. So it doesn't matter. And he's not moving forward in his spiritual journey. He is stuck in limbo. He's either in limbo or in hell. One of the two. He's not moving forward in his spiritual journey, and hell can be that type of a place. He's stuck. And the Death card came in reverse, which means he's very afraid right now. He's resisting change. He doesn't want to pass on. He really would have liked to continue on living. We got the fucking death card. That's crazy. A death card, the death card, and a death reading. Does anybody have any questions in the chat? Anybody have any more questions? I can pull more cards, but the first question was, how does he feel about it? Right now, he's in limbo or in hell, which hell can be limbo, when he's done with his torturing, because when you do so much negativity in life, there are consequences when you pass on into the next realm. So yeah, he's not enjoying it. Why did the woman didn't, you mean? Why didn't? Yeah, he's not in heaven, that's for sure. That's definitely, he's not in heaven. Or in anything similar, any realm similar to heaven. Why did or why didn't? Because some people say she did. I thought it didn't sound like she was performing no CPR. She didn't want to kiss him. She was tricking off with his ass, Diamond. But is that, yeah, you meant didn't? Okay, so let me see. Why didn't she perform the CPR? I'm gonna leave all these cards up and maybe bring them back down. We're gonna go through, I'm not gonna put those back in the deck. I'm gonna go through. Are those fingers or sausages? Both. They're finger sausages. Y'all are really upset. See, y'all are gonna get that demon shit going on with y'all, just like this nigga. Y'all really think that y'all can play with the anointed ones. Y'all can't play. See, that's why that nigga dead now. He pissed off too many of the anointed goddesses. And y'all about to do the same thing. Definitely this card. Why didn't she perform CPR? Put that money bunny in the chat. Yes, ma'am. Purple hearts and crowns too. She's not grieving at all. She gives no fucks right now. She doesn't care. This last card means she don't care. The Knight of Swords. So she would basically just, honestly, she didn't fuck with him like that. She was just trying to use him as a stepping stone to move forward for her own desires, which, I mean, why wouldn't she? She was playing a role to get ahead. She didn't want to put her mouth on that nigga. She didn't really care about that nigga like that. She wasn't about to exert no energy like that. She wanted to move forward, get her clout. That's why she was trying to step in front of the camera. Y'all remember the night before he passed, he had to tell her to get out and I'm trying to protect you. She just wanted clout. She just wanted fame. She ain't love that nigga. She was scared, and she damn sure wasn't going to put her mouth on his cold, dead lips. So that's why. That's why. Yeah, she didn't care about him. She just met the nigga. So, and then we had the Tower. Anybody else have any questions while I'm going through this? Please type all your questions in the chat. So yeah, it becomes delaying the resisting change, delaying the inevitable. She didn't like this nigga. She did not. She did not. She wasn't thinking about him. She didn't like him. She accepted. She moved on. She doesn't care though. Like, she really didn't care about him at all. Yeah, she didn't care. That's basically what these cards mean. She didn't care about him. She didn't love him. She didn't want nothing good for him. Also, she was disgusted by him. She was disgusted by his dying. She was scared, but she was still disgusting. And she didn't even really like her. She was an opportunist. So why was she's scared? She's not, yeah. Now they'd say, I don't know if y'all heard the 911 call, but there was a lot of information in that. Let's see. Let me catch up on the comments. There's a special place in hell for you, bossy. That's fine. I'll be partying with the devils. It's fine with me. African one that says, don't come in here with your ignorance. Right. I know exactly where he's at. I've been there. Yep. Her story said, is he mad at the woman he's mad at everybody right now. Like the first three cards that I pulled was the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Death card in reverse. This nigga is, let me put this out of the way because we're gonna have a lot of cards. This nigga is upset. Like, he's upset. He's mad at everybody. But let's pull some cards on that specific question, her story. How is Kevin Samuels feeling about everything? Like, how is he feeling, basically, about the woman that was with him? The High Priestess. What is she coming out here for? And then we had the Ten of Cups. I mean, I guess he knows we're rejoicing. He knows we're happy because that's what this Ten of Cups is coming from. He's not happy, though. He's not happy. He's mad at everybody. He's pissed off because he thought he was the shit. He thought he's going to live forever. But we're rejoicing. This is about us. You know, just having everything, being happy. This is how we're feeling. He's not happy. He's just not happy. And he's questioning why this had to happen to him, basically, with this High Priestess. It's like everything is a mystery for him right now. He's very distraught in the physical realm. Well, he's not in the spiritual realm. He doesn't have a body. Diamond said, I know she didn't care about him. She sure didn't. You want to know where is Kevin Samuels? Who is that? Where Kevin Samuels is at? He's either in limbo or hell. I think he's in hell. Is the woman trans? Is she trans? Let's see. Was she trans? I need to see something else. Let's see. No, she wasn't trans. She's a woman. She's a woman. She's a woman. Hey, Divine One. How you doing, boo? It's a lot of questions coming up, y'all. Does the kitten regret now that he's burning in hell? Yes. Well, no, he doesn't. My bad. He's mad. And he's like, oh, he's mad. But let me clear these cards up a little bit. I'm going to put these to the side. He's upset. Like I said, when I pulled out the first three cards, he's upset. He's angry at everybody. He's blaming everyone. He's blaming the bitch. The young woman, let's not call her a bitch, but the woman that was with him. He blames her. He blames everybody. He's upset. And he's mad at himself, and he can't accept the fate that he caused on himself, okay? Jack, you need to chill. Yeah. They'll let them come in here, talk their shit. That's what they're going to do. Ask him, what messages do he have for us black ladies? Oh, that's a good one, Allure. Okay, so what messages does he have for the black queens? Let's see what messages. Let me, let's see. What do he want? What do 𝘬𝘭𝘠𝘐, Samity Sam's spirits? What messages 𝘬𝘭𝘠𝘐, Samity Sam's have for us? Okay, like, what's going on? Kevy Sams. Let's see. What do you got to say for us fat black women that got a whole bunch of kids and baby daddies and stuff? It's a good question, Allure. Good question. It's a lot of anguish, though. I can sense his energy. I see it in the cards. He's not happy. Okay. All right. Go within. The Hermit, meaning going within. His advice to us is just, I don't know. Let's pull more. Let's turn this other card. Lover. He's saying we ain't gonna find love. You're gonna die alone. Kevin is mad as hell. Kevin is not liking it. He said we gonna die alone and we ain't gonna find love. Did y'all see that shit? The hermit came up and so did the lovers in reverse, bruh. He said we're going to be alone and we're going to die alone is what he said. He's saying that same shit in death that he said in life. We're going to be alone and we're going to die alone. We're not going to have love. Now, this world card, I'm not really sure if that has anything to say, dude, with the fuck. He's still a bestie. Yeah, he's still a bestie. The hermit, he say we going to be alone and we going to die alone and we're not going to find love. Anywho, let's see. Where were the other questions? Okay, we was on the lures question. Oh wow, he said we gonna die alone. We gonna be single. The hermit card came up. The lovers card in reverse. That means we gonna die alone. That's what he's telling us right now. And I guess he's saying that maybe the world. He's saying all of us, maybe all of us are gonna fucking be single and die alone. That's not even realistic, Kevin. That's not even realistic. Everybody rejoice. I know that's right. About us, how should we proceed? Any differences how he's feeling with come towards, about us and how we should still proceed. Any difference on how he's saying we're gonna die alone. You seen that I just pulled out the hermit and the lovers in reverse. He's saying we're gonna be single and dying alone. Yes, he's in hell. Well, he's right now. I don't think he's in hell yet. I think he's on his way, but he all right. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Let me switch the camera. He's trying to stop this shit, but it's not gonna stop, Kevin. Why is it not picking up my camera? My camera is tripping. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. We gonna keep going on this demon, Kevin, trying to stop us. He ain't gonna stop us, y'all. He can't stop it. Yeah. No, I know what keeps happening. I need a new camera. It's okay. But anywho, all right. Where is his money? That's a good question. Where is his money? He ain't have none. He not happy. He's not happy about this. He don't like us being in his business. He don't like it. Good thing I'm wearing my protection crystals right now. Okay. Why are the kitten heel stars mad at black women and we didn't unalive him? His Latino preference did. Right. She didn't even know CPR. She didn't even try. She was lying on the fucking 911 call talking about I'm doing CPR. Didn't sound like it, bitch. She was trying to pretend like she was doing it. Where is his money at? He didn't have none. He didn't have no money. Let's see. He was spending his money on adventure, excitement. He was spending his money on adventure and excitement. Like he wasn't saving anything. He was trying to keep up with that's what this page of wand means. He didn't save anything. He was just being frivolous with his money. And then we have the Hierophant. She came up around me. Yeah, he was conforming. He was spending all his money. He was trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah, he was just trying to basically conform to what he believed a high value man would be, and he spent it all on the wrong things. His money is just gone. It's just gone. Good question, Divine One. Where did he hide the moolah? He didn't hide it. He just didn't save it. He was spending it all on hoes and shit. I want to know why the kitten heel stars are mad. Oh, why are they mad at black women? Good question. Because they know they're going to be single and dying alone. Because our cup runneth over. And we are strong. And we're moving fucking forward. I know that's right. They're mad because we got the sauce. And we the boss. We got the Ace of Cups. Means we got it all, baby. And they're mad that we're so powerful. They're mad that we are so strong. And their daddy is weak. Y'all heard the facts of the case, man. They're mad that we got everything we need with or without them. That's why they're mad. They're mad that their daddy is dead and can't torment us anymore, and that we're moving the fuck on with our lives. We're sipping our tea. We're being Gucci. We got shit going. We going places in life. We are unbothered and strong. And our prosperity will be abundant. And now that he's no longer here and he's been an example of the demise of what's going to happen to these demons if they continue on doing the bullshit that they're doing, they're going to have the same thing's going to happen to them. That message is going to be fuck you fat hoes. Watch. I told you the hermit and the lovers came in reverse. The hermit came up right, the lovers in reverse came. So that means he said we're going to be single and dying alone. The message the comments. African Oneness said, I know that I know that line is like right. He ain't yeah. Right. He's right now. Okay. So what I was going to explain to y'all, when you die, before you pass on, there's like you have to go through orientation. Okay. So he went through orientation and found out that he was going to have to basically learn the same lesson that he didn't learn in this life. Kevin Samuels didn't learn what he was supposed to learn in this life. You don't get to go to heaven at that point. You either go to hell to suffer till you reincarnate. It depends on your beliefs. But I'm telling y'all what happens for real, for real. He went to orientation, found out that he wasn't going to be able to ascend. He's pissed. And so now he's wandering around in the abyss, still spewing hatred. He's a ghost. He's stuck in limbo and he hasn't accepted that he's dead. Why ask where his money is? Oh, ask where his money is. I already did. Ask him if he left any money for his daughter. Did y'all hear the 911 tape the lady talk about, think about your daughters? That nigga didn't care about his kid. I think she said daughter, or she may have said daughters. So he might have one. I think I've heard that there was 2 daughters. But I'm like, he didn't care about his daughters. That's not going to help him live. He didn't care about them. But she tried. But that's why they big mad, though, because we the best. Okay? So let's move on. Ask him if he left any money for his kid. He did. He's got something that they're going to inherit. This is, this card represents like childhood memories. Maybe he only left memories. Maybe he only left memories behind, because this is what this card really means. Reminiscing, thinking about. So maybe, no, maybe not. Let's pull another card. But this one means childhood, reminiscing. Ten of Pentacles. I mean, they're feeling sorry for him, but I'm not seeing that he left them anything. 3 of Wands. The Emperor. Hold on, let me see, because I haven't done one of these types of readings in a minute. Okay, so yeah, legacy roots. It's going to be some inheritance. There's going to be some inheritance, but it probably won't be much. It does say inheritance. Um, yeah, he left them something, but it probably won't be much. He may have had like some type of insurance or something like that. Or maybe their names are on his bank accounts. It's not. I'm not saying anything that's going to be like a lot of inheritance, but they're going to inherit something. It's not going to be a lot though. Most people in his life don't really care that much. They're looking ahead. They're moving on. And then we had the Emperor. Yeah, it says that he was a tyrant, domineering, rigid, stubborn, lack of discipline. He was reckless. And this card came in reverse, which that's what that means. So he was a tyrant. His family is like feeling a little bit of sorrow, but not too much. It's family, so they're going to feel a little something, but it's not like they're not devastated because he was estranged from his family for the most part. But his family does care. They're reminiscing about his past life. There's some inheritance, but not a lot. It's not going to be a lot. I'm not sensing that there's going to be a lot. Does he want his kittens to pay for his servers? Probably. Let's see what the cards say. Does he want his kitten followers to pay for his funeral? Yeah. Yeah, he does. The Eight of Wands means like usually feeling like stuck, not knowing what to, but it came in reverse, so he's not stuck, which means that he thinks his kittens should come together and pay for his shit. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Let me just double check this Eight of Swords. Yeah. So the fact that came out in relation to you asking that question, survivor, feeling empowered, surrender. So he wants them to surrender their money so that he can get buried, or I think they need to just cremate the nigga. He must be way in the back. Him after being, yeah. Hold on. Yes, you back. Okay, yes, I'm back. All right, so I think I caught up. We hear you. Ask him, was she performing CPR on them? Okay. Well, we already said that she did not, but I'll pull up another card. Earlier we said no, she did not. And she didn't because she was just there for the opportunity. She's an opportunist. She was just being with him because did y'all hear the 911 call? She was like, this is Kevin Samuels. She was there because he was Kevin Samuels, not because she was attracted to him, not because she liked him or cared about him. And when somebody is going through that distress and you're not naturally attracted to them, you're going to have a natural repulsion from them. So she didn't want to perform CPR because she wasn't trying to kiss that nigga. Like, what? All right, but she didn't, but I'll go ahead and pull a card and see what's going on. No, she didn't. This card means you're pouting. He didn't. No, she didn't. She was too panicked. That bitch was scared. She didn't know what the fuck to do. No, she didn't perform CPR on the snaker. She did not. Okay. This card usually means pouting over a loss or a big loss. She didn't even, and usually this is pouting, not like devastated. So she's not devastated. And no, she didn't perform no CPR because she didn't really care about it. You feel me? No, she did not. Okay, she did not. He's mad because he thought we wouldn't have to face judge. Yeah, I know, right? He was being worldly. Yep. Divine One said, what did him and misguided tutorials do together when they were in Vegas? Damn, okay. You really want to know all them $10,000 suits. I know that's right, Miss Wiggins. All right. Yeah, what did he do at all? What was they doing together in Vegas? So Magician. in reverse. They were actually, it was a meetup. It was a meetup for them to come together on like a plan to continue on their torture and belittlement of Black women. It was a meeting. All of them were just meeting up. It was for manipulation, trickery, and deception. That's because the magician came out in reverse on that question. Let's see. 8 cups. Abandonment, walking away, letting go, searching for the truth, leaving behind. Well, we already know he did that. So it was a meeting, but honestly, because a lot of people were calling that his going away party, meaning that was really, they were trying to meet up together to plan all this manosphere bullshit that they've been doing. But and spiritually, it was him leaving. It was time for him to let go, and he was basically ushering in his transition to the afterlife, basically. And then the Hermit. Let's see. Why did the Hermit come up in reverse? The Hermit came up in reverse. Loneliness, isolated, being antisocial, rejecting, returning to society. He was just being frivolous, and they were trying to, come up with more manipulation on Black women. I believe, honestly, what I'm getting is they were planning with this Brian Solange situation and the FBI investigation. They were planning their next move. And they probably had a lot of benefactors and all that stuff, So that's what they were planning and partying. But the spirits knew that was him basically being sent off. Like he was just having his last experiences. I knew the Naker was broke. Yeah, he was broke. Ask him if he had any regrets. Probably not. Actually, the fact that he's still wandering around here, I would say, yeah, he does. He has regrets because he can't transcend. He's stuck wandering in the earth realm without a body right now. He's in our realm, but he doesn't have a body because he's angry and regretful that he didn't learn the lesson. When you don't learn the lesson that you're supposed to learn, you have to reincarnate and live that same life over again in another realm, or you have to live a similar life you have to learn your lesson. He didn't. So yeah, he's definitely very regretful because he hasn't let go of his earthly life yet. Yeah, he's still trapped in the world, baby. He's still in the world. He's still connected to who he was in life, and he needs to be focused on where he's going now in death. But he's probably just going to hell. But he's trapped. He's too emotionally caught up in everything that's happened. Yep. Ask him how much he owes to the debt collectors. I don't know, a lot, a heap of money. Let's see. How much money is he? Is he in a lot of debt? Yeah, it looks like he is, because it looks like he wasn't giving anything. So this is him needing. This is him begging. Why is this Lover's card out, though? Why is the Lover's card out? And it came out again. We had it earlier today. He wasn't making good choices about his career. Now, this card could be somebody giving you something or you receiving something. So it looked like he just got his hands out. I don't know how much he owes. Maybe it's because maybe the Lovers came out because it was business partnerships that went sour. And so he was in a lot of debt because of business. business partnerships. So he's needy right now. He's very in much so in need. Let me see if I can pull another card, get some clarity. Death, death, more death. He's he got a lot of money, a lot of financial draining. He's in need. The death card that came up twice for this guy. He was repeating negative patterns over and over. He was doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting different results. Like, because he wasn't, like, even though he became somewhat successful on YouTube, he was still exhibiting a lot of the same mistakes. Seems to me he's got a lot of debt. Yeah. Notice the feminine, yeah. He's going into the fire because he could not ever get, yeah. He's coming. What did you say, Divine One? He's coming back as a single dark-skinned black woman with 9T hair. That's probably why he's pissed off right now, walking around like, I'm not. Y'all ain't finna do me like that. But you get to choose who you get to choose who you get to come back to be. He doesn't. They don't force you. They don't force you to make to choose who you get to choose your whole entire life path. He just didn't learn his lesson, and he doesn't get to ascend. So he's pissed right now. You go through orientation when you're dying, and he didn't. His orientation pissed him the fuck off. Yeah, it's his fault that he's in limbo because he came here to be fleshly and he didn't learn his lesson. What's up, Bluish? Allure said dying alone is fine. Yeah, it's funny he died alone. Miss Mahogany said, I hear that he has 2 daughters. Yeah, he really didn't. But see, and it's funny because I'm pretty sure he does have debt because he only paid off child support for one of them. He didn't. So if he does have 2 daughters, allegedly, then he only paid off the child support for one child. I think cremate. Yeah, he should be. Yeah, they should just burn this nigga. I heard she didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't want to ride in the ambulance. She just met this nigga. First off, she could have even been a hooker. I've been an escort. If my client dies on top of me, do you really think that I was going to ride in a fucking ambulance with him? Did you really think that? That girl was she was an opportunist. She was trying to get in front of the camera. Okay. All she wanted was the benefits. That's all she wanted. She didn't care about Kevin. Did you really think? No, hell no. Like, that's how I would have been acting too. If I was Kevin Samuel's hoe, and he had just cashed out me my fee, and we was having drinks, and he went live, and I was supposed to be quiet in the background, I'm gonna get up and pretend to be trying to serve him a drink. I think that's what she was trying to pretend that she was doing, serve him a drink, and he was like, "No, get out of the camera." That sounded like an opportunist hoe to me. I would have probably did the same thing. Yeah, I want everybody to know that I'm that bitch that was fucking Kevin Samuels, okay? Hey, Queen of Cali, how you doing, boo? But yeah, she didn't ride in that because she was a hoe and she wasn't thinking about that nigga. And that's why she didn't. I'm not gonna give no fucking trick ass nigga no fucking CPR. Are you kidding me? I'm not putting my mouth on that nigger. Where they high value drugs? Where they're let's see if there was drugs. That heifer didn't care about him. Crazy to assume that she would. She just met that nigga. She talking about it's Kevin Samuels on the phone. Like, nigga, they don't care. She kept saying, he's Kevin Samuels. Think of your daughter. Think of your mom. He don't care about them bitches. He didn't care about them. He didn't. I'm just telling y'all. That's why that nigga died. Think of them. He was like, I hate them bitches when she said that shit. He didn't care about his kid. He didn't care about his mama. His mama had to find out that she was dead on social media. On social motherfucking media, bro. Like, seriously. Were they doing drugs? The moon. It's something you do that's got me walking on the moon. Okay, so the moon, fear, deception, anxiety. That's not telling me about no drugs. King of Wands. It's not telling me about forceful, domineering tyrant. It say weak leader. Yeah, he was a fucking weak ass leader. I'm not seeing anything about like. I'm not sure what card I would need to see that. I'm not seeing anything about that. Nah, there wasn't no drugs. I'm not seeing anything about drugs. I'm gonna say no. There wasn't no drugs involved. Queen of Cali says, a bad bitch is late. It's okay. He get the 10 of Swords, or yeah, he got the death card already. Yeah. We got it. Ask him, is he ready to claim his other daughter, and ask did he really want to marry Melanie? Who is Melanie here? Okay. Was he really trying to marry Melanie? That's the Page of Pentacles. Was he trying to marry somebody? Ambitious, goal oriented. I don't think so. He was more focused. See, this is showing me that he was more focused on money. He didn't really care about any of that stuff. Once he got his heart broken, probably when after his first two divorces, it's just, he wasn't emotionally available. He was more focused on that. We got the 7 of Swords. And it came in reverse. Okay, what's the 7 of Swords? He's regretful, probably that he didn't marry Melanie, or whoever the hell. Who is Melanie? I don't know who that is, but it's saying regret. It's regret. He's regretful. He was being dishonest with his finances. Oh, there goes. He told y'all he ain't had no money. Being dishonest with his finances. Consequences approaching. Lies revealed. End of playing games. Yeah. That's like, when it comes to this question, it's like he was playing games with everybody. He just was very selfish. The Divine One said, no, there was no. I'm not seeing anything that's indicating any intoxication. Was the Lover's card out for men or women? I don't know if the Lover's card came out yet. Did it come out? I'm staying in the moment, so we're gonna have to rewind if you have something that we already pulled up, because I'm just keeping going in the reading. Second death is his judgment in the afterlife. Yeah. Hey, Blueish. The Devil card came out. He was high. Y'all silly. Moon, Hidden Truths. Yeah. I just pulled out 7 of Swords. He was being deceitful in everything he did. He was a very deceitful man. I would say the Devil card, bossy. I don't think I pulled the Devil card yet. Did I? I think I pulled I did. No, I pulled out the Lover's card. I didn't pull out the Devil card. It hasn't came up today. Y'all gonna have to excuse these typos. It's all good. I'm trying to figure it out. Y'all have any more questions? That spread to me gives. He was a weak ass leader. Yeah, he was very weak. Devil card represents drugs. I didn't see any drugs. Hey, Bluish, I see you, boo. Some lady said he was going to marry her. No, this came out. He was deceiving her. He was lying. He wasn't telling the truth. This is the Seven of Swords. It came in reverse. Came out twice. It did come out twice. Was he gay or bi? Okay, that's a good question. I wasn't expecting that question. I should have though. But they did ask about the woman, and it did seem like she was a naturally born woman though. So that's what somebody did ask that question earlier. All right. So was he gay or bi? What was Kevin's sexuality? That's a good one. You hate that I was late. I know, right? I'm sorry, boo. 10 of Swords. Yeah, he was going both ways. Definitely with that Two of Pentacles. Going both ways. What's done is done, basically. And yes, he was going both ways. I don't know why that Queen of Wands came out. Hey, beautiful stranger, how you doing, lovely? Yeah, he was going both ways. Even with the Queen of Wands, to say optimistic, charismatic, he was going both ways. Damn, I hate that I was late. Has he ever had? Yes, it says that he went both ways, Divine One. That's what that one meant. Who hurt him to make him hate all Black women? That's a good question. Let's see. Who hurt you, Kevin? Who hurt you? Let's slide those up. We might keep them out for a little bit. Who hurt Kevity Kev Sammy Sams? It's a lot of feminine energy coming out right here. Who hurt you, Kevin? Boy, they be mad when we pull out the tarot on them. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands first. And protecting territory. Somebody he was in a relationship with. I'm thinking that it had to do with his divorce, because it's something he was trying to protect his finances. And a lot of times with divorce, your financial situation changes for the worse. So probably during the divorce, the first divorce, and then the second. And then we got Temperance. So he definitely wasn't current. I'm thinking it was a woman. It was a woman, one of his wives. One of the first or the second. The first or the second wife. He was just doing too much in their marriage. He was just being overly charismatic. He wasn't thinking about the relationships he wasn't able to commit. He was financially unstable, and his wives, I want to say it was probably both of them, left him because he wasn't a provider. He wasn't able to be a good enough husband. He was lacking. And so that's basically because they wouldn't accept his degeneracy and his inability to be a provider. That broke his heart. And even though it was his fault, it still broke his heart. And he's resentful because his wife, he got divorced. What happened to my light? Hold on, let me plug my light back in. What is going on here? My light. Hopefully the camera doesn't go out. Okay, it's not. I'm being careful with that camera. Bam. All right. So it was one of the ex-wives. You know, they love to blame everybody else for their shortcomings. Beautiful stranger asked, I have a question. Why did he why did he project so much hate towards women? We all have, well, all right. Because he was struggling with his sexuality. Mad that we didn't, that is, because a lot of men think that, I'm gonna pull some cards, but a lot of men think that just because they marry you, they own you, and you just got to do what they say and want and all that good stuff. But that's not how this shit go. He couldn't enslave his wives. Is why he hates women. And he thought that becoming a high value man, he thought that that was going to be able to get him a docile, submissive robot. That's why. But let's pull some cards. Boy, what is going on? They commenting like a bitch on some of my old content right now. Mad as hell. All right, so we got the Page of Cups, and then we had the Five of Swords, and the High Priestess. What was your question? Why did he have hate for women? He was very sensitive, like I said. He had his head in the clouds. He just fairy tale thinking, becoming this image consultant. He had his head in the clouds, and so women weren't meeting his expectations because his head was in the clouds. You know, he had unrealistic expectations. You know how we always speak in life into these dusty kangs, and life wasn't the fairy tale he expected it to be, and women weren't the robots and docile creatures that he wanted them to be. So, that's why he hates women. We have the Five of Swords. There's a lot of arguments and disputes with women also. A lot of conflict. He's very, very hostile of women because they're not what he wants them to be. And then we had the High Priestess. Let's see. Yeah, he was unconscious. Yeah, he just not really. He wasn't really conscious with his inner voice. Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't have all he needed to be. He thought he was going to be able to use the internet. He thought he was going to use all his tools with the High Priestess energy. He thought he was going to use that to be able to manipulate women and deceive them, and he just wasn't going to be successful. So that's why he's resentful and hateful towards women. Queen of Cali said, yep, Two of Pentacles couldn't find balance. Yeah, he couldn't find balance. He was gay. He was bisexual. Queen of One, because he was the queen. Yeah. Hey, beautiful stranger. The Divine One says a whole queen card came out. Yep, sure did. Sure did. I'm good. Just graduated. Yeah, congratulations, queen. That's what's up. That's what's up. We love the educated women out here. They always saying that I'm a PhD, how you like to make fun of education. So congratulations. I'm proud of you. Divine said, will there be any violence attributed to his videos? Okay, so let's see. Well, there already has been. We know that because of the Brooklyn deleter who was deleting folks left and right on the subway. So let's see. Seven of Pentacles. It came in reverse too. Unfinished work. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be violence. Yeah. These niggas gonna be mad. Somebody's gonna do something in the name of Daddy Samuels. That's scary. Yeah, it's gonna be something's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be mass violence or what. I don't know, but that card means yeah. There's gonna be some. Let me pull out. Let's see what's next. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups, which means moving on. But there's gonna be some moving on, but there's gonna be some chaos and some type of something going on with violence, somebody getting hurt. And also with this 4 of Cups, there's gonna be they're very hurt feelings over their daddy, pouting. They're gonna be really lingering feelings about, like, they're just gonna be really upset about this for a while. So yeah, it looks like there's gonna be more violence, unfortunately. Did he hate Black women because of his view? He viewed us as competition for Black male affection. I would say yeah, but I don't know. Let's see what card comes out. Is he jealous of the affection that Black women get above him, or in competition with our affection from Black men? Yep. He feels like it's crowded. He's got the 3 of Cups. It's meaning he's like, it's not enough to go around for all of us, baby. It's not enough. Yeah. Not 𝘬𝘠𝘐𝑒𝑣𝑦. Yeah, I've been calling him 𝘬𝘠𝑦𝑐𝑒𝑣 since forever. In my old videos, I used to call him 𝘬𝘠𝑦𝑐𝑒𝑣 was he FBI? Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Was they investigating him? Was 𝘬𝘠𝑦𝑐𝑒𝑣 under investigation? Yeah, his world was upside down, baby. The Empress. Ooh. Yikes, baby, yikes. The Moon. Yeah, he was under investigation. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. This man was under investigation. The Divine Feminine, nurturing creativity. Yeah, she came out. His world was upside down. The Divine Feminine came to defend the Black women that he was, doing what he was doing about. And now we got the Moon. So yeah, he was in fear, deception, anxiety. I'm telling y'all, that's why he had that heart attack. I told y'all that's why he was under investigation. But here goes the proof. The proof right here. World upside down. The Divine Feminine coming out, and the Moon. He was having anxiety. Okay, because of that investigation. Allure said, ask him, was he really, what does that mean? 71? I seen a video that he was older than he thought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was older. He was deceiving us. Yeah, I would say that he was, because Kevin Samuels, he was starting to get them jowls. And you don't start looking old like that till you older. But maybe he was drinking too much Red Bull. Maybe. But let's see. Was he? I mean, there's a lot of deception. I told you. I don't know why y'all not. Yeah, there was a lot of deception, but yeah, I would say yeah. He was, to me, he was deceiving a lot of people. 9 of Cups means wishes granted. So I'm not sure what wish he wanted. I'm not sure what that's coming. Ace of Wands, new beginnings, but it's in reverse. So yeah. Six of Cups. It looks to me, yeah, he was lying about his age too. Nobody knows how old this Naker was. Nobody. Let me see. Six of Cups. It needs to go on. I have it in reverse though. Why do we got that in reverse? Stuck in the past. Yeah. I would say yeah. He was definitely he had wishful thinking that he was gonna have a new spark on life, thinking he was young and hot shit. But he was stuck in the past. He wasn't moving forward. Yeah, he was stagnant, having negative patterns, unable to move on, clinging to the past. So yeah, he was lying about his age. He was lying about his age. He sounded super old too, and he looked really old to me. Where are we at in these comments? He was on the video saying he was a sugar daddy and he was 71, so he had a lot of characteristics. Yeah, Dear Violence said he was under that investigation. Yes, he was. I know both wives took care of him. He didn't work right. Was he the top or the bottom? I'm not sure if I'll get that answer in the cards. I just know that he was going both ways. Did he have sex with that man? Ooh, that was on it. And was he messing with the glitch in the bed? That's a good one, Divine. Was he messing with the glitch in the bed? I think he was. Let's see. The glitch in the bed. Was he messing with the glitch? Was he messing with the glitch in the bed? The Knight of Wands. What he talking about? What the Knight of Wands mean? Where you at, Queen of Cali, when I need you? Come on, phone. What's going on? The Knight of Wands. What he mean? Hold on. Let me look that up. Knight of Wands. Energetic hero. Rebellious. I think it was, yeah. He was messing with that glitch. Yeah, he was. Because it means trapped, restricted, powerless, imprisonment, helpless. Yeah, he was messing with the glitch in the bed. That was his boyfriend. The Tower. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Not the Tower. Oh, Lord. Disaster, destruction, sudden change. Yeah, that nigga was in the bed. That was his boyfriend. That was one of his lovers. Yeah. Let me see what the new comments is saying. Yeah, he was definitely that was his man. Oh my God. Okay, let me go back up because I want to make sure I get all the good questions. After the death of KS and learning what we know, are Black women finally understanding the talking points? Black women, such as high value man carry the seed, average at best. So basically, you're saying, are Black women are we having our spiritual awakening? I'm gonna say yeah already, because we just had one. Just let me pull it up. We just had the Empress come up, and she's the divine feminine. So the divine feminine energy came to correct all the chaos that Kevin. We already had her come up, so this is kind of an answer to your question already. Yeah, we're gonna learn our lesson. The divine feminine is coming here to protect the divine feminine goddesses of the earth. And that's why all this happened. When all this information came out about his domestic discipline stuff, especially recently with the children, he telling them that we shouldn't believe children when they have sexual abuse accusations. The fact that came up, he was messing with the divine feminine. We are nurturers. So not only was he trying to suggest that that women should be um disciplined physically, but he was also putting children at danger, and we are the nurturers and protectors of children. So the empress came out to make sure that this maker was done. Remember, I was live streaming for days on end, y'all, to get him canceled. So the divine feminine came here and answered my prayers. I was streaming that live stream for days, almost a week at a time, like 2 or 3 days before my stream would go down. And the last time that I was getting ready to pick that stream back up to stream the canceling Kevin Samuel's petition, he was gone. He was gone. He was gone. Because I was getting ready to start my petition back up. Beautiful Stranger said, that's so true, bossy. They get married and just stop caring a lot. Yeah, they do. They think once you marry him, you're stuck with him. No, nigga, I can go get a divorce from your ass. And they get very resentful that they couldn't trap you into just being the kind of woman to accept a subpar husband. Beautiful Stranger said, having a robot is boring, right? But they don't want that. They think that they think they want robots and yes women until they get them. Yeah. Oh wow, this is deep. High Priestess came out. Right. Appears he was a loner by the middle. Yeah, he was very small-minded, emotional, unavailable. Yes, he was. Miss Mahogany says, ask him how does he feel about his preference not trying to save him. He's mad about everything right now. He's mad. He's super mad about everything. He is pissed off, stomping around like an angry queen. Okay, off with our heads is how he feels. That's the energy I'm getting. Off with their heads. And we're still living. We are still in the land of the living. He's very upset about everything, sis. It wasn't even about her being a preference or not. It was just he was a very fleshly man. That's why he's stuck in limbo right now on his way to hell. Because I think he needs to be tortured before they allow him to continue on. Because he's going to have to reincarnate and live it. We are gods. All of us are on a journey to become God. And he was too low vibrational in this life. And that's why everything is happening the way that it's happening. Because he got his any money that he did earn, any good life that he did experience was ill-gotten on the backs of Black women. Black women haven't been protected. And we have spiritual protection right now. And Kevin Samuel's spiritual protection has been removed. There's been too many powerful goddesses and anointed ones that he has hurt with his rhetoric. And so he is being punished. He's being punished. African Oneness says, I've already said that he's going to start off, as unrelated, but he was gay. He was both. He was going both ways. He was a sacrifice. He was a sacrifice, but not only was he a sacrifice, it was punishment. I believe, honestly, wholeheartedly, me streaming my petition activated the consciousness of many women, many anointed, earthly, nurturing, beautiful, like earth goddesses and protection goddesses. And I believe that I was spreading so much awareness that collectively our consciousness caused this to happen too. It's called casting a spell. I didn't intentionally mean to do that, but my intentions were to cancel him. And I didn't care if it was the last thing I did. And I think a higher power said, okay, we heard all of the women and we will cancel him for you. Got you. So be careful when you're doing these spells and setting your intentions. I didn't mean for the man to die, but he's not here anymore. But me streaming that and me getting that message out when he was talking about the children, that activated that protection in our being. We are the mother bears. We are going to protect our children. And I think that energy came and just did what it was supposed to do. Laugh my ass off. Reminds me of Yosemite Sam when you say Kevity Kev, Yosemite Sam. Yeah, it does. Yeah, the world came in reverse too. His demonic, yep. Queen of Cows said he's demonic as hell. Yeah. Yeah. He was a whole liar. Yes, he was. LOL. You're hilarious. The glitch in the bed. He was the glitch in the bed. King of Wong means player. Yes. Yeah, that was for me. Please like. Yes, please like. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I'm going as fast as I can so we can get some more questions. Hit the notification. I know that's right. Who is this? I'm late. But is Divine Mother going to protect Black women from Black men since their daddy is dead? Well, yeah, she already came up. We already had the yeah, but I'll pull some more cards. But she already said, yeah, that's why she's not here. That's why I'm not here no more. The Divine Feminine already said you're done. So I'm not going to read on that one because y'all are asking me questions that it's okay that you just got here. I'm not mad, but I'm just saying, yeah, she already came. So that's why he's not here no more. Young, what did I say? Hold on, let me click on it. A young ripper snapper, yeah. He was predatory too. Remember, he invited men to stay with him in the Airbnb for mentorship. Yeah, that nigga creepy as fuck. KS like some thick, apparently, right? And the glitch, yeah, the glitch would look kind of thick too, nice and hardy. What does that mean, Queen of Cali to Mercury retrograde? Sine, hey, lovely. She says, hey, bossy, I have a question. Will Black men attack? Yes, we already had that question. It's going to get more violent, unfortunately. We just had that question, Sine. Like, are they planning it? I don't know. I've heard doing some planning. I got a cards about planning, Sine. I did. But that was more when he was in Vegas. So I'm pretty sure more planning will go on. But let's pull some cards on that question. Is there going to be planning and plotting against the demise of Black women right now? That's already been going on, though. That's already been going on. But we're about to see some vengeance. Black women are going to get a break. There's going to be some more fairness in all of this conversation. We got the Five of Cups. And it came in reverse. There's going to be acceptance and moving on eventually, but there's going to be more violence. But things are going to move forward. We also had the Page of Swords, and that came upright, which means courageous, inspired, alert, mentally. So we'll be okay. This is having to do with us. This is our energy. We're going to be okay. We're going to move on. There will be violence, maybe more like verbal violence, maybe more like attacking online. But I think with everything that's going on, the Divine Feminine has came to protect us and restore everything to where it's supposed to be, like we got earlier in the reading. So what I think is just going to happen is our protection is coming. Our spiritual protection is here. It's going to stay. These men are going to try. There's going to be maybe some small things. I don't think it's going to be like anything like the Brooklyn guy, the guy that was shooting up everything. It's not going to be like anything in mass happening, but maybe on an individual basis. But we're moving on. We're moving forward, okay? Black women are going to be good. We're going to be fine. And we had the Knight of Cups come out. So, and that just means, moving forward in life, moving on, being tactful, being diplomatic. So it does look like they're going to be doing some planning, but it's not going to work, and we're going to be fine, and we're going to be moving forward. So the divine feminine protection is here. We have that. He was worse than a puppet. He was living in the flesh, which is way worse than being a puppet. I wouldn't even have called him a puppet. He's just a fucking demonic entity, void of any good. He was wrapped up in hate. He was wrapped up in vengeance. He was wrapped up in making others suffer for what he had been done wrong to, instead of like he just didn't want to accept that he wasn't humble, is what I'm trying to say. He wasn't being a humble person. Bossy, I'm gonna read you tonight and send you email. Okay. A bad bitch lunch. Okay, I gotta. Okay, sis. See you later. Love you. See you later, boo. Yes, I remember when you started getting on his top. Huh? I remember when you started getting on his top on these videos and be. Yeah, yeah. These guys are gonna try, but they're not gonna be successful, and they know that everybody's being investigated right now, so they're gonna lay low for a little bit. We'll be all right. They are planning, but they're not gonna be prosperous. Yes, I knew that, right? Yep. Queen of Cali said when Mercury is in retrograde, it means it may feel like all is going wrong in your love life as you bring up is okay. I wish that the lady that I did this reading for in the previous care reading, I wish she was in here to know that because she was fine with her husband. So yeah. Get your knee pads on in the helmet, right? Okay. Well, anybody have any more questions about Kevin? Anybody have any more questions about Kevity Kev Samity Sams? I think we're all caught up now. I think we got all the answers. We knew he was going both ways. Yes, he was messing with the glitch in the bed. There's gonna be a little inheritance for the daughters, but not much. He had a little something, but not much. I have tons of questions. Okay, well, let's start. Where they at? Where they at, boo? Where are the questions? What was his relationship with his father like? I want to say he didn't know his father. He said that in this Vlad TV interview. He didn't have a relationship with his father. That's why he hates single mothers and encourages other men not to be with other single mothers. But let's see. Let's just pull the cards. So what was his relationship with his father? He didn't have a relationship with his father, though. He did not. They're not gonna. I doubt that they're gonna reveal the gay stuff. But the card said he was going both ways. He was bisexual. I guess this will be the last question, though. Maybe I'll answer 3 more questions. 3 more questions, because Beautiful Stranger said she had a few. So, hey, Mara. Everything is fine. So everything was not fine. His dad didn't get shit to him. And he doesn't have very many memories of his father either. And he wanted justice. He was angry. He was hurt. He wanted justice. He felt like his father treated him unjust and he was hurt, brokenhearted by the way that he didn't have a father. So there you go. That was pretty self-explanatory, though, because if you listen to the interviews and anytime he talked about his relationship with his dad, everything was not fine, because this is a bonus card in this deck. Okay, it was just pretty much the same as the Ten of Swords. Everything wasn't fine. He didn't really have a lot of memories at all, let alone happy memories with his father. And he wanted justice. Yeah, he wanted justice. And he was very hurt by that lack of a relationship with his father. Next question. You already did that one. Yeah, that was a good question. So 2 more questions. I was looking the other day for who was making predictions, and I didn't know it was me. I do make predictions, but that's not what we're just doing readings and talk. Like, I'm just doing a spiritual reading right now with tarot for Kevin Samuels. Miss Dark and Lovely, you looking beautiful on that picture. Lovely smile. Any more questions? Yeah, that I think that was pretty deep. I'm glad that I pulled the cards on that one. I do tarot readings. I'm gonna start doing tarot readings probably daily, but on my other channel, and just notifying you guys in the community tab or whatever. Yeah, he was bi. Yeah, that came up in the cards. He was bisexual. No, the woman was not a trans woman. I would love to see daily tarot. You would like to see my daily tarot? Okay. On my second channel, I think I'm gonna do like I'm trying to get onto my other spirituality channel a lot more. And Light Out. It's in the description if you look in the description, but I'll type it. It's spelled ENLIGHT out. OUT. Oops, I can't spell. Well, I can't type. That's my spirituality channel. It's linked in the description, and I'll have more readings. I need to get into doing more stuff on that channel, so I will. And I'm gonna do a daily free readings too. Any more questions? So he put blame on his mother for his father being absent. That's what all of them do. I'm gonna get ready to make a video breaking down the effects of a fatherless Black America and talk about some of my experiences with men and how they've opened up to me and told me about their pain of not having a father. I'm getting ready to make that content very soon. Do we have another question for the tarot? Because if not, we're gonna close out real soon. We got one. I think it was two more questions. One more question or two more questions? We had relationship with father. I think there's still two more questions that we were gonna do. Y'all don't have no more questions? You're welcome. I don't think y'all have. I think we did answer everything. Like everything that anybody would want to know, I think we answered it. So I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds to see if anybody puts a question in the chat. Oh, that's a good one. How is his relationship with his daughter? Ooh. That's one we didn't really ask. Y'all wanted to know about inheritance. We kind of already know though, but let's see what the cards tell us about the relationship with his daughter. This card means celebration, community. But this Two of Cups is upside down, which means a broken partnership. So I'm thinking this had in the beginning of the relationship, they had a good relationship to begin with when she was young. But now they're estranged, or in life they became estranged. There was no harmony, there was no partnership. And she really doesn't have, the same card came back out, the Six of Cups in reverse, meaning that she has very little memories of him. If she has any, they're not very good. So he had a strained relationship with his daughter. I'm glad my son and his father are turning. Yep, that's what's up. That's good, Allure. Yeah, these men, they like to act like, oh, they don't care, but they care very much so that their fathers weren't there. One more question if y'all got one in you. And one that we haven't already answered. He was estranged from his baby girl or baby girls. Because they're always our babies. No matter how old they get, they're always the baby. Okay, you're going to always be a baby to somebody. One more question, and then we're going to end it. Any questions about 𝘬𝘠𝘐𝑒𝑣, 𝑠𝑎𝑚𝑦𝑑𝑒 𝑠ams? Any more relationship questions about them? I'm not seeing any questions. All right. Well, it was amazing talking to you all. I really did like doing this reading. Make sure y'all share the reading. Get all the little kittens and heels upset. Talking about I'm going to hell. For what? What the fuck am I going to hell for? Did he love himself? That's going to be the last question. All right. One more question. Did he love himself? All right. His actions say no, but let's see what the cards say. What'd that tell you? No, he didn't love himself. Yep, that's a no. He didn't. I don't even need no more cards after that. That's the death card. Nah, he ain't love himself. He did not. He did not. He didn't love himself. He needed a new beginning. He didn't love himself. All right, y'all. That's all we have for today. I love you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you later on. Have that notification bell on for more content.